takes us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, no waiting around. We jump right into an AFC North battle in Week 1 between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Ready, ready. Set, go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football, that comes about organically based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football in a triple option, you've actually called that play.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Ready!
A lot more to go. Back-to-back good plays. Have him on the move on first down. They'll set up a throw. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow the ball carrier.
Get off the field.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
No.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And pass past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Back to the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. Now, I think you give up a lot of momentum, and two scores could be an entirely different game.
They got a nice job going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
That's good for 28 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10. Down to the 25-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll hand this off. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. It's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Jackson with the shotgun. Open man is Duvernay. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing better than what they expected.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Swings this out for Hunt. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
And a nice gain, and you can tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
On 2nd and very short, Jackson. Before they're going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone. Like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Take it in the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Tucker with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Ready up.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are looking for Evans, and it's intercepted? And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
You say no better sight, but not the quarterback is going to the big guy. You're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it into the end zone. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Steelers in the nickel. Third down. Throwing is Jackson. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Ravens have moved out in front. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Okay, break.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. For this offense, remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to
Here we go.
and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. And make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Finding Pickens for another catch. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some
Here we go. Here we go.
in the evenings, for some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game. 100 might be conservative with the stuff that he's had here.
Ready, break.
He's on pace for 200 plus right now.
Drill 52.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
Ready. Black shot.
Selection.
Pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Ready, set.
This one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and
Set.
very long. The pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
That's not good enough, man.
But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was pick six.
And Brandon, how many offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Remember, they were
Ready.
to go through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about
Down.
it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Set.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year,
Set. Ready.
they gotta find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure
Come on,
they
set.
something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more management coming up to try to pick up the first down. I don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Quick, ready?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As the offense comes out, perhaps a bit more of a focus after tossing an interception on the previous one.
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We coming back for real.
Let's go.
And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 40 yards.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Run on the inside handoff. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense.
Out, what's it on?
Toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. And they did do a nice job there, forcing a little.
There's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a
Shot!
when they need a big
Shot!
and on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Trying to run it. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Ready.
Let's do it.
No, we changed it.
Jackson to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so
Ready.
in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking it.
First down for the ground attack. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Ready.
Yeah.
Keep leaning on the game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That leads us to a first and
Ready.
to pick up.
We gotta go.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready. 13.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens are looking good here in the season openers and able to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Let's go now.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they do.
Ready.
Certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trying. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone able to do assignment, doesn't it? Doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready, shot.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we're still more than a minute to go in the half.
Hey, Ozzy! Shut up!
I think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the offenses that you face. Analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
180! 180! Ready shot! 180! Ready shot!
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion.
180!
And they get off the field.
13! 13!
Third and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taking right around the 44. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
You yellow. Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready, ready.
It's a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
10, go. Cut, cut.
Looking to throw. And it is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap.
Hey.
The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were trying to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Here we go, set.
And they spike it here. That was fourth down. So they spike it on fourth down, and they will lose the football. So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And maybe a chance and there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
All ready? Hey, report! Report!
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Report!
And they've got the lead.
I think the message was
too drastic, I think, at the half end, that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers. They'll probably allow a few too many sacks for coverage in the first half.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson slings it to Anderson. It's complete. The tight end has it.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Some have come back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offense. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought
DC, run. DC.
He's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? And the receivers took advantage.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime, trying to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate. If they can actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense.
Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
First and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down.
6 yards on the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Touchdown. Devin Duvernay from 4 yards out. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker now for the extra point. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I'm coming there. I got you, baby.
Really?
Come out throwing here on first down. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at
Here
the
we
39.
go.
So from the
10 cycles.
they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Set.
Back to throw here. The man here, the tight end Henry. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating.
Here we go. Here we go.
Where they are in this game, they got to push the ball downfield, take their shot,
Set.
get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Ready.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Set. Hut.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 21. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive.
Let's go.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
Ready.
He finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Down.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Smash. Red. Set. Hut.
They'll look to throw again. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect 2nd half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So
Set. Ready.
return. They say the knee was down, and that will not be rid of the fumble.
Ready. Ready.
Going option right, and he'll go backwards.
Come on,
Losing
set.
yardage to the 5. They've been in the red zone 3 times
Trouble,
in this game
38.
and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here?
Hut. Hut.
And he's got it. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're leading down to 2 scores. Touchdown a moment ago as they started at 10. And he gets this one just shy of 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Action. It's Jackson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the fourth. They're going back to the well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw and continue to
and he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Shot here on the ground. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Second and 3 from the 9. The second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe possibly it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And what they showed in the preseason was not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? You make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders and defenders coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
27 yards there, a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. They feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the confidence.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the throw, and he couldn't even get going with the football.
And he can't find a receiver. He's brought down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor, full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Oh, that's into a double team. shy of the 20. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
It certainly does. If their offense
Ready.
it makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get again. Maybe they can force that offense into more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
I think they want to start getting back into
Here
this
we go,
game.
Zach.
It behooves them to get better on first down.
Six.
Yeah, certainly
Mega.
not what they were looking for there out of that. Flush to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He said he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the second.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to mental these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5 to go. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know you're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section.
Here we go. Here we go.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
97.
to sit in that film room and
6.
figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
Okay, ready?
think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get
Set, hut.
this uses motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Open man to the tight end, Henry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
On the double.
This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent.